What is going on, everybody? Blazing here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me on another Raid Shadow Legends video. All right, so last time I did a 3v3 arena spotlight was a couple of weeks ago to show you guys how actually easy it is to stay in Gold 4. Granted, you need to have a particular account, or an account, not every account can stay in there, right? Every account will have to fight, but it's a little easier than climbing. And so some of you asked me to, would love to see what it takes for a different account that doesn't have the meta champions. So this account is my third alt account, right? I do have some decent champs, right? We have our Yumikos, which are built for Clan Boss. We have our Sifi, right? We have Rhodos. We have another Yumiko down here. We have Hefrak. We've got Ulvas. We got another Rhodos. So we've got some decent champions, right? Not too crazy, right? We're not working with Taras and Marichkas. We're not working with Georgids. You could see this is really much about it. I don't even think the Master Vault has anything, or the backup vault has anything too crazy, right? It's the champions are just roughly about the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to climb out through week to week to week and see, can we get into Gold 4? Now, the champions on this account are not that insanely geared, right? My fastest champion on this account is 374. It's kind of where I have my Arbiter on my main. So we're not looking an excessive, OP account. I think the player power on this is, 13.9 million, right? So somewhere where a player that has been playing for about 1.5 to 2 years should be right about now, right? So let's go through the arena team that we're going to be using for the defense, because that's kind of where it really falls into, right? Is building the proper defense. So let me show you guys what we have, and we'll do a couple of fights and see how well we can hold our spot till tomorrow morning. All right, so we are all the way down to Bronze 1. So I know I'm probably down a little lower than what I should be, but, let's go the full weight, right? Let's see exactly, starting from low end, what we can do. Now, again, the account is not that crazy OP. Let's talk defense. I built 3 defense teams live on stream. We've got UDK, who is at 5.3k defense, 88k HP, 112 speed, right? We've got some resistance, 334, not much, 167 speed. There are 167 accuracy. And he's in 6-piece stone skin. Raglan, she is in a bolster set, I believe, 290 speed, 80k HP, about 3.9k defense. Not too bad, right? 374 resistance. Mountain King. Mountain King is at 106k HP. He's at 2.6k defense, 3.2k attack, 211 speed, 102 crit rate, 268 crit damage. We don't care about resistance or accuracy, right? And he's built in Relentless. Next up, we have Kyoku. Kyoku is built with 56k HP, kind of on the low side, right? 4.5k defense, 202 speed. So we have her slower in the order, right? No crit rate, no crit damage, 412 resistance, and 274 accuracy. Not a super crazy, insane build. Our second team, we have Sun Wukong, right? 246 speed, kind of a hybrid build. Not the best hybrid build, but enough to be able to use them both for PvE and PvP purposes, and enough to be annoying, right? So we got 246 speed, 100% crit rate, 199 crit damage, 411 accuracy. We have my 3.8 attack. We didn't really care about HP or defense because he's going to go down and come back up. Next up, we got Mithrala. Mithrala, oh, and he's built in a perception set, sorry. Next up, we got Mithrala. Mithrala is built in a region set, and she's sitting at 61k HP, roughly, 3.8k defense. We have no crit rate, no crit damage, resistance, and we have her at 447 accuracy and 313 resistance. So we're looking at roughly, 750. Not insane, right? That's that was my goal with this, is to not try to get insane builds. Next up, we got Pythion. Pythion is actually built in a untouchable set, or immunity, one of the two, I believe, to make sure we don't get bombed, right? 77k HP, 4.2k defense, 284 speed, 190 resistance, and 170 accuracy. And last but not least, we have Heffrack. Now, Heffrack is built in a single stone skin, just enough to take the initial nuke and not really worry about anything else. We have him built with 6.1k attack, 159 speed, pretty slow, right? We want all of the action, all of the reaction to kind of come off before we start attacking. 100% crit rate, 267 crit damage. We don't care about resistance or accuracy, right? And then our last team is just a block revive team trying to keep them down, right? So we got Mortu, who is in a double stone skin, right? Just trying to abuse that peril. We have him at 2.1k defense, 137 speed, 112 crit rate, and 243 crit damage. Not an insane build. Lydia is in a bolster, right? And she's built with 83k HP, 3.3k defense, 215 speed, so pretty slow. No crit rate, no crit damage, 360 resistance, right? Nothing crazy. Stultus for this is built with a double stone skin set, right? We have him at 42k HP, 4.5k defense, 196 speed, 100% crit rate, 267 crit damage. We have 268 resistance, which we don't care about, and we have 159 accuracy, which again, we don't care about. Elva is built in a regen set, and we have her at 72k HP, 3.6k defense, 273 speed. We don't have any crit rate or crit damage, we don't care, and 296 resistance. So those are the builds. We have the team set up. I want to ask you guys, and let me know in the comments down below, should I be allowed to change the team week to week? And how many changes would you want to see in each team? So should I be allowed to change one champion, 2 champions per team? Or should I be allowed to maybe do a certain amount of changes for the whole roster? It's mainly going to matter for defense, not attack, right? Defense is where we're going to get hit. And if we can make sure that we are winning 1 out of every 2, that's less points that we're going to have to go for in every fight. So I'm going to turn the camera off. These fights are pretty much going to be a joke. We're going to look to get into, a decent area, into, the green over here, and we'll be right back. All right, so we did 20 matches. We're in the green, 1673. We're just above that. You can see we're, you know, in the low 10%, but I feel like we'll be good enough to go into bronze 2. Kind of surprised about this team, right? To be honest, everybody that I currently used for the attack team isn't well optimized. So we will be doing that over the next week or two. I pretty much figured everything in bronze with this account will be able to kind of steamroll through, but let's find out. Again, I don't foresee us having any issues up until we hit sort of maybe silver 1, silver 2. It should start getting tough for us. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, and hopefully we made it into bronze 2. All right, so it is Monday morning. Reset has happened. We are currently in bronze 2. Looks like we're going to be going over to bronze 3 next week. We hope. We've switched our defense, right, to a one-man defense so we can be farmed, make it a little easier on us, a little easier on the community, right? And then see exactly, is this strategy going to help us? Is this going to work? Now, I do want to ask you guys, this is the account, right? Let's open up and show you everything I currently have on the account. We have our CPs, we have our Yumikos, we have our Rhodoses, Lydias. We have everything but the duo meta, right? We don't have a lot of Void OP champions. We've got a few decent ones. So it's not like we're, it's not my main account, right? Now, here's the question. Should I be able to change my defense from week to week? If so, how many champions should we be able to change per team? Should I be able to change the whole team up? Should I only be able to change one champion from week to week? Is there particular champions that you do not want to see in the team's defense, right? The whole part is to see how well we can build a defense to go up against the Krakens and whales on this account. This account is not free to play, by no means necessary, right? But it is fairly, decent. It has been played for about 3.5 years, right? Almost 4, 13 million player power. Nothing too crazy. What am I looking for here? Right? We're not insane player power. We're not insane gear or champions. So, again, let me show you guys the champs with the vaults, right? So you can see here what we have. Pause the screen if you need to, right? It's not like we have, I don't have the Taras Marichka on here. Although if we pull them, let me know. Should I be able to use them or should I not? Right? We don't have our Necrets on this account. But we do have just about everything else. We're missing a lot of top tier voids. So I figured this would be the better account to kind of showcase most of this stuff, right? We've got our Rondas, we've got our Torments, right? Goffred. We do have our Uko and our Rat, Snitchak. So I won't use Roxanne though. Sorry. All right, so that's it, guys. Week 1, pretty easy. Can't complain, right? Can't say it was too difficult. Week 2, I'm expecting to be the same. Again, my challenges probably won't start till about silver 1, where most of the community is kind of stuck in silver. And, we'll see from there. But let me know in the comments down below, are there champions that you do not want me to use on defense, right? Offense is going to be a little different. But is there champions you don't want me to use on defense? And, how many changes should I be allowed to make per week, right? As always, guys, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other. I'll catch you guys on the next one.